Hi everybody, it's me Balzino. Join me for the first day of the rest of my life. Today again is one of my interview specials. I have a series ongoing where I interview interesting entrepreneurs, smarterpreneurs from the Swiss startup and entrepreneur community. I'm very happy today to have a good old friend here with me, Rinaldo Dieziger. He is the chef vom Ganzen, which means the chief of everything of Supertext, the biggest online language service provider here in Switzerland. And he's really a special guy, a smarterpreneur. He's the owner and the founder of the company. They've expanded to Berlin, and now Rinaldo is on an adventure. As a smarterpreneur, he moved to California to open up Supertext USA and to expand the business and to be in an absolutely new adventure again. Rinaldo and we know each other. I did the count today, Rinaldo, 25 years. 25 years. So, Rini, why don't you just introduce yourself a little bit and tell the crowd how we know each other.
Yeah, we have been friends since school, right? At the Kantonsschule Rottwil a long time ago, and we spent there like 3-4 years together, and afterwards had like a lot of good evenings and a lot of stuff going on. I can't remember all the stuff we did, but we did a lot.
We did a lot, yes, and sometimes it's better not to remember everything, right? Well, we'll jump into our questions, Rinaldo, and so it's about smarterpreneurship and business building. And so how would you pitch your business to my 10-year-old godson, and what makes your business different from others?
Yeah, so for a 10-year-old, let's take it like this. So I heard you have to write an essay for homework. Here's the deal. You give me your sandwich and I write your essay. And if you need that essay also in French or Japanese, Italian, or even in Swiss German, I can do that for you too, because it's I know a lot of people in the whole world who can write and translate whatever you want. And the best thing is you don't have to talk to me, you can do it online, so you can order all your language services online. Just go to supertext.com and book your translation there. It's as easy as booking a flight.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
Special.
And that all for a sandwich, Rinaldo. Wow, I am in.
One sandwich, like salami sandwich.
Cool, thank you, Rini. So if you look at your business, what would you say, which 20% of your business activities make 80% of your revenue?
Yeah, so we have a lot of activities out, like email marketing, like search engine optimization. We do also like direct mailings. But the big business is coming from big clients, and that's really a sales game. So we reach out to them personally, try to get in contact, and hope they send us an RFP, like a request for proposal, and so we can do a presentation and work out like service level agreements, bigger contracts. This is the most important thing, the big business.
Okay.
It's like a very old sales, personal contact stuff. It's going out, have like some, we always have some business cards here, and then mail them, call them, send presentation. It's really from person to person. So the bigger clients are like this. Yeah.
So, and I mean, I would call you a smarterpreneur. You are an entrepreneur now for 10 years. What I'm interested in, can you tell me 3 business tools or gadgets or hacks which you could recommend to be an effective entrepreneur?
Yeah, I mean, there are so many great tools out there, like from customer relationship management tools, accounting tools, to-do lists, and whatnot. And I tried a lot of them, but to be honest, my two favorite tools are still my little Moleskine notebook and my iPhone. That's pretty much the best. Yeah, I just take notes when I have like a meeting with a client. I take notes on the Moleskine, and if I have something in my mind I want to do, I write that down, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really a focused guy, so when I'm writing like a newsletter, I really do the newsletter until it's finished, and then I go to the next task. So I avoid like multitasking. I'm not really good at multitasking. I just do one thing, end it, and then go to the next thing.
Being an entrepreneur means also failure, of course. What was your worst business decision, and what did you learn from it?
Yeah, I guess I've made a lot of bad decisions. But you know, the thing is that you don't know which decisions are bad and which ones are good. So sometimes you see that only a few years later. And so far most decisions turn out to be quite good. I'm still waiting for something that turns out to be really, really bad. Maybe it's coming here to the US, but I don't hope so. But yeah, a lot of bad decisions. Like maybe the most difficult part is like HR, finding people, don't fire people soon enough, and stuff like that.
So, do you have any secret like health hacks or travel hacks for entrepreneurs that you could share? Is there anything that you especially use or you could share with the audience?
Yeah, travel hacks. So maybe in times of iPhone and MacBooks, it's really easy to do business all the time and everywhere. So I just have my iPhone and the MacBook always with me. And for health, maybe I stopped drinking alcohol like 2 years ago. That's like a kind of a good thing I can recommend.
It's January and I'm doing my Ramadan, which means no alcohol for 1 month. You've been doing it for 2 years. Can you tell us a little bit what was the effect that it had to your health or to your life in general?
Yeah, it was like at the beginning, it was like you don't have any hangovers anymore. That's really good. So if you're out a lot and you maybe have like some network meetings, and I had a lot of these meetings, especially in the first few years, where you go to every event and you drink like white wine, 2, 4, 5 glasses, and stay until the event ends, because I read once that the best connections you make late in the evening. So I stick to that, and yeah, without that, it's really more healthy. You feel better, and it's yeah.
So we're almost done with my 5 questions, but of course, if I have the professional here, the last question I'll get for my benefit. Imagine for a second you were me. What is one thing you would do to grow my subscriber list very fast?
Yeah, that's pretty simple, isn't it? It's maybe you shouldn't interview me, but like a guy like Mark Zuckerberg or one of the big guys here, and I'm pretty sure you get clicks like crazy.
Well, let's see. I'll see how many subscribers I get by interviewing you, Rinaldo.
Yeah, maybe 10 or 12.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope that you have success with Supertext. I'll share the links, and you want to do one more small pitch for supertext.com and your services.
Yeah, supertext.com. We'll put in a good word for you in like more than 30 languages. If you need like good writing, translation, proofreading, editing, we can do it. Just go to supertext.com and book it online as easy as a flight or an Uber or an Airbnb.
Wow, that was a perfect pitch. Thank you very much, Rini. Hey,
Thank
thanks
you.
for
The
having
pleasure was
you.
mine.
Thanks, everybody, and see you. Join me tomorrow for the first day of the rest of my life. Stay tuned. We have more Smarterpreneurs interviews coming up. Thanks for joining. Juhu! Danke! Dann! So geil. Ist geil. Danke, Rini.
Ja, danke dir. Bin gespannt.
Ja, du, jetzt muss ich